Hello, this is Kelly Poulos back again for Kelly Talks vlog number 2. In the first one I told you I didn't know if there would be a second one, but people seem to enjoy it, and so, I thought I'd do it again. So let me begin by saying, Chris Gentry, I'm not going to stand up. I'm in my house. Chris, a friend of mine, a lot of you know him, he immediately wrote to me and, of course, wanted to coach me, which I appreciate. But he said, you can't just be a talking head. You got to stand up. It's not dynamic. So really, Chris, I hear your point, and I'm fine on standing up like in a big room with a crowd. But here in my dining room, I don't know. It just seems a little pretentious to me. So I'm just going to sit here, and I'll try and be more, how you say in this country, fluid, more dynamic. So this is called Kelly Talks because it's just about whatever I want to talk about, which is just about everything. But today I want to talk about being 74 and the good things and the bad things about that. So as a woman in 2019, I can tell you that although we have a lot of work to do, we've made a lot of progress, and they're slow, albeit slow, but we still made some progress. And I am so inspired by this young generation of women. They are smarter than we were. They are braver than we were. They are more courageous about taking people on. And of course, the one that comes to mind today is the whole women's U.S. soccer team, the world champions, and how they filed the suit about not getting equal pay before they went and won it all. And to me, that was really an indicator of strong, strong principles. I mean, they could have waited until after they won the World Cup and just hijacked them. But they didn't. And the numbers are in. The girls did 50 million something. The women did 50 million something. The men did 49 something. Time for equal pay. But my real point is not that. And that is an important point. My real point is bravo to this generation of women out there that are just crushing it, just kicking ass. So proud of you and inspired by you. Now, to give credit where credit is due, 74-year-old woman like myself and my dear friend Emily Gates and a whole bunch of other women, I can't name them all because it would fill in the whole video, all of the women in my life who have inspired me to do what I could do and chop down the forest, so to speak. And honestly, it was worth every painful and as well exhilarating moment in the last 50-some years. So I don't feel 74 most of the time. I don't know what that's supposed to feel like, but when I was 15, I certainly thought 74 was old. I mean, really old, like sit in the rocking chair, have people feed you old. But I don't feel old most of the time. Sometimes I do, yeah. Sometimes there are mornings and or days where I feel 74, but most of the time I don't. In my 50s, I was really stressed about wrinkles and how I was getting wrinkles, and especially because I'm fair-skinned and I was in the sun a lot and blah, blah, blah. And then I got to be 60 and it waned, and now I got to tell you, at 74, the good news is I don't really care so much about the wrinkles. I mean, I think that that's kind of a breakthrough for me, not to be that vain about it. Would I like to be 23 again and cute and perky? Not if I had to think and know the same things I thought and knew at 23. So to me, it's not a trade. I was talking with a client this morning, and she said, how do where do you get the energy to keep doing this? And the answer to that is really simple. I was lucky enough to get, and I do mean lucky, to get good at something I really love and really enjoy. And then I have made it a point for the last 25 years or so to only work with people that I enjoy. And if I don't enjoy you and I don't like being around you and I don't like talking to you, well, then I'm not going to work with you. And I suppose I could have made more money working with jerks, but I'm really happy with that choice. So I'm going to end today by saying all the pithy sayings are true. You make your own life, you are as young as you feel. All those things are kind of true. But I think the best thing about 74, and I've said this before, I'm going to say it again, is, when you're 40-something or, even younger, like 30, 40-something, you walk into a room and you're concerned about what do people think of you. You think about that. I wonder what they think of me, whether it's professionally or personally or whatever. And something happens past 50 and then into 60, and for sure now that I don't give that a second thought. Now I walk into a room and the question I ask is, what do I think of them? Bye-bye.